Record now. Go ahead. Oh, what was that?
Slipped and fell over here.
Washing wet floor.
With electrical lines.
So we're just talking over the intro. That's what we
here
do.
we go.
I started it, so it doesn't matter.
We're a little
Welcome
rusty.
to Stuck in Beta, the only show that you have to
Are watching
watch
right now?
live and in person. I am Greg. With me is Josh and Josh. You thought I was going to come up with some weird names.
Yeah,
but
you haven't done that in a while.
It's been a while.
I used to do that.
Used to be a thing
What was
back
it?
in the
No-
old days.
With me is Napoleon and Pedro.
Easy.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, I know the movie.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. There you go. We haven't done that in years. It's years?
Been a while.
It's been a while. Man, we have not done this show in a while.
Not the three of us.
So
Not the threesome.
we did make up that 1 week because we
had special guest Jeff, right?
we had Jeff, and then the following week we couldn't do it Wednesday. I forgot. I didn't think.
don't remember.
You were sick.
Oh yeah, no, that was last week. We all had something going on.
No,
you were
the
kind
week
of busy with
the
it.
week
Your
before-
boy had a date.
Oh, yeah, we had
And
to go to
then-
church.
The week before we couldn't either, and then we ended up. We're like, well, we'll get together Saturday.
Yeah.
And then you bail.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we can talk about you just bailing on us. You're like, oh yeah, let's hang out. We'll have
That
fun.
was
We'll-
not my idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we did a show, and then we did that live stream of.
Yeah, we played some
Us
video games. We
playing
need to do that more often.
Super
I like,
NES and-
just
I watched it later, like a couple days later. That was kind of funny.
it's just us playing
us
games.
Bantering about nonsense after we've had, a couple beers and playing old video games.
Yeah.
That could be even more dangerous than this show is on a normal basis.
You
Yeah.
know what though? But it was. I thought it was entertaining. We
We
were
entertained ourselves.
we were playing what NBA Jam, and our NBA Jam, RBI baseball, and
Hockey?
the hockey was awful.
Yeah.
I used to love that game. It mustn't have been that version.
I told my boys that I got, I'm on Twitch now.
Yeah,
I'm going big time.
yeah.
We're going huge.
Man, it's crazy the amount of like during the day. There's people watching guys on Twitch, and there's
Not
like,
you.
not me.
us.
Not me.
No,
There's
not
like
us.
2 people. Look at the chat room. If there's anyone in the chat room, say hello, please. Say hi.
Hey, tomorrow night, my son Caleb is going up to Perennial Brewery
Really?
in St. Louis.
I don't
to
think
do,
he's old enough.
He's
is he?
not, but they're having a.
Got a fake ID?
Speaking of Twitch and all that, they're having a Mario Smash Bros.
Super
Oh,
Mario
the
Smash.
Super Smash, the latest version.
Yeah, they're having a tournament up there,
Oh, yeah?
and one of his friends is, I guess, pretty good at it, so he wanted to enter the tournament.
Huh.
So you don't have to be 21 to enter.
Oh, see, I don't like that. I don't like that
What do you
because, okay,
mean? Greg's an ageist.
Yeah.
no, I am an ageist because it's at a brewery, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of guys okay, 21-year-olds are still young, but a bunch of
They're half your age.
shut up.
He's not
Your
42
age
yet.
too.
No. I'm
Yeah.
only 40.
Anyway, it'd be nice to have competition with people that are also drinking some beverages.
Well, that and see, I thought about that, and I was
Level playing field,
level
you know?
yeah, I thought about that as well
They
as.
probably smoked weed in the parking lot before they came in, so it's okay.
Hey.
Oh, so no, I didn't mean that about Caleb. No, sorry, I did not mean that about Caleb.
Well, I was thinking along the lines of like the younger generation might be better, but then I was thinking, well, no, probably 21, 22, 23-year-olds are like probably just as good, if not better, at video games than a 18-year-old at this point.
I don't
know.
Yeah.
It depends on the games too. Well, I guess it doesn't.
Man, that Switch though is huge, and the
Yeah.
Mario stuff is just huge.
I
He said there's like those tournaments all over the place at like hotels and everything.
I bought 2
Yeah.
Mario games.
It's a world I didn't even
Going
know
to
existed.
hotels for other reasons.
Hey Annette, how you doing? You know what's funny though?
Tell me a joke.
It's not funny at all. Mario Day was March 10th.
Yes.
Do you know that? MAR, March, and then
Yeah.
the 10th, all of that spelled out Mario.
Yeah.
They had a big deal where any game with Mario in it on the Switch, they discounted it. I think they took $20 off or something, which was a lot, you know.
They ran out of codes.
Yeah, I ended up buying two because I already have pretty much all the Mario games that are available, but I've been wanting one of them I haven't even played yet. I got the Mario Tennis.
It's a future
which
investment.
is actually a whole lot of fun.
Is it?
We'll have to bring
Mario
the Switch
Aces?
down here. Yeah, the Aces, because there's all different characters and you play. And
Hey,
then,
Mark.
And then also there is the Mario Party.
It's cool
which
that
is
like
it's a fun game. I just haven't played it yet.
I still think it's cool that the Mario character has lived on for so long. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we were way younger than my kids whenever Mario was first introduced, and he's still around.
He is.
It's pretty cool.
He never
not,
ages.
And
not Pac-Man though. There's no new Pac-Man games.
oh, I'm sure there is.
You think?
Pac-Man's in the Smash Brothers game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There is so many characters in that game.
Huh.
And you
What?
I thought it
That's
was like
a battle?
79 characters or something.
Oh,
You have to
really?
unlock
69?
them all, though.
Sure
It's
it's
hard.
not 69.
No, it's not.
That's a battle game, right? Like you fight each other.
Yeah, it's
or
a
whatever?
fighting game. And each have different
Advantages.
skills.
Yeah.
Like Simon Belmont has the whip, and then there's Yoshi, obviously. You can stick out his tongue, and yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. It is fun.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I went to a couple breweries last weekend. I delivered a table and some benches out in the what is that called? The Wentzville area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lori went with me and we did a search for breweries in the area, and we found Friendship Brewing in Wentzville, as well, and then Mackenzie we hit on the way home. So Friendship is out there in like Old Town Wentzville. I don't know if you guys would ever be out in the area, but it's really I don't know if eclectic is the right word to describe it, but they have like a bunch of old nostalgic type memorabilia from old St. Louis breweries that aren't around anymore, like
Schlitz.
Falstaff.
Schlitz and Falstaff, yeah. So it's kind of a cool place. Their beer was good too, and there was one of those two business situations where you had to order your food from one counter and your beer from another.
Say the name of that.
Friendship.
Friendship. Okay.
Cool place. But then we went down, so we were there. We just had like a flight, I guess, and just sampled a few of their more popular ones. And then we went down to this Mackenzie Brewing.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen this place? It's right next to what's your favorite barbecue place?
Sugar Fire?
Yeah, it's right next to Sugar Fire.
Which one?
The one at
Olive?
141 and
Valley Park.
Valley Park. Yeah, it's right next door.
Oh,
to
Mackenzie. Yeah.
Mackenzie Brewing.
That's
Sugar Fire's banquet center is right next to Sugar Fire at Valley Park. Sugar Fire Reserve.
I mean, it's like that little strip mall or whatever that's there. It's like right there.
So it's not right next to it, but it's in the same strip mall.
They practically share a wall.
No.
Okay, they almost share a wall. Anyway, this place was like So most of the time, in my experience of these breweries, is like they have an atmosphere that's like
Hipster.
yeah, but or unique to their personality or whatever it might be. This place was just felt like kind of sterile. Like there was nothing. But it's in a strip mall, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they do brew on site. And they had a black IPA, or dark IPA, I think they called it, that we really liked a lot. But all their other beers were like, meh.
Interesting.
I don't know. It was kind of
man.
like,
You just
There goes that sponsorship.
Yeah,
kidding.
I don't know. It was
well
a
prove
little-
us wrong. Prove this guy wrong.
That's right. It just was kind of one of those environments that wasn't interesting. I don't know what to compare it to.
Now they just opened last year, Mackenzie. So they're
Was
they're
It
fairly
must
new.
have been recent. Yeah.
I thought they were on Olive for some reason, but I think the guys from Mackenzie, they're probably hearing this right now, like,
Yeah.
what the, WTF, and they're probably going to say,
What the farm?
we need to have these guys come down and record a live podcast from our brewery, and we'll give you some beers while
some of
you're
our-
doing that.
Yeah.
And you can see that we do have some fine beers.
Their dark IPA that they had was really good. And that was the first one that I sampled and tried. And then everything else after that was just like, meh. But I don't know. It was different. It kind of reminded me, like, back in the day whenever we were brewing.
Don't say back in the day.
Sorry. But whenever we were brewing on a regular basis here, and we were like, oh, we got to start a brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
I
reminded me of, like, the three of us just said, let's do it.
What are you saying?
Some
Like,
people
we jump into something without really knowing what we're doing, or
That's how good things happen.
that's true.
and
That's
that's
true.
also okay. If you jump into something without any fallback, you need to
It has to work.
you need to go into
Yeah.
your work and tell everyone to F off and all that. Then burn all your bridges.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
That way
You're hustling.
you have
Yeah.
you have no fallback. You're like,
You leak a bunch of stuff on the web for IT
right.
password.
You're like, I can never go back to fixing computers or doing whatever you do.
all I
Again.
did was all I did was reboot and charge you $100.
Yeah. So now you have to get good at your brewing skills.
Yeah.
Or you just open a beer that or open a place that has other people's beers, which is probably a better idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, ready? All right.
You've been in
Well,
on this
here.
for a while.
Here's
33 is for sale right now.
That is way
Right
too
down the
big.
street.
Oh no, it's perfect. Look.
How
look.
much do they
Oh,
want?
that is huge.
How much they want?
I thought it was like
450 grand.
No
or
way.
Oh, I
something.
thought it was like 230.
See, I thought it was 200 and something. too.
Yeah. So, everyone, put your hands. No, here's the idea. You get that place. You're gonna have to. No,
I think
what
you
you
go
need.
smaller.
You need to have. No. You need
Strip
that big.
mall, like
no.
No, the reason you need that big of a spot, you need tables so you can have beers on tap, but you also have to-go beers. You have this would kind
There's already a to-go beer place down the street.
it
Yeah.
kind of eat into his business, which kind of sucks. But
I don't think you do that. You wait for something to happen there.
why do you just wait for something? Why don't you make something happen?
Because that you're gonna
he wants
lose,
us to help him make
You're
something
gonna
happen.
lose revenue by that other guy being down the street.
okay, then you don't do that. You serve
Ice cream.
mac and cheese and grilled cheese. It's the cheese and beer place.
That grill down the street here is pretty cool. I went there for the first time.
Oh yeah, they
Grill?
have decent
Yeah.
food.
What grill are you talking
And they
about?
got
The coffee
decent
place
beer.
where White Grill
Oh,
used to
okay. Yeah.
be. Oh, I have.
So there's a lot of cool
had their
stuff.
beer.
I mean, it's
They
not
have.
their beer, but they have like just a variety of
Really?
beers. Yeah, on
Speak-
tap and in bottle.
Speaking of the dark ales, black ales, remember when it's not racist when you say black ale, okay? But we had notorious
Where
beer.
did that come from?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Just clarifying.
The black IPA that we had from People's Notorious
Yeah.
BIP, that was some of the best beer I've
That
ever
was.
had.
Yeah.
We need to get some more of that. Where was that from? Because we need
Indianapolis,
to
I believe.
Oh yeah, Indiana. People's Brewing. We need to plan a road trip to People's Brewing,
All right.
or at least
Oh.
somewhere in Indiana.
I'm going to Indiana this summer for a baseball tournament.
All right.
I'm gonna
Pick
get
us
some.
up some of that Notorious BIP.
I will.
I really enjoyed that.
Got
Although
horrible ratings.
Yeah, it was not very good.
no,
but we
no,
liked
there's
it
a lot of 4s and 3.95 isn't bad. 3.95 out of
This
5.
is very good.
Yeah, that's very good.
So
And this isn't Beer Advocate? Is that the one owned by AB? So
Really?
really,
which is the one owns
I-
the rating
That
system?
really shocks me. I
think
had
you're
no
making that
idea.
up.
AB InBev owns beer.
Advocate.
It's VO.
VO.
Well, it'll.
Google's made
Anheuser-Busch
everyone
Beer
idiots.
Advocate.
No, AB owns Northern Brewing, I thought.
No, but they also Rate Beer. They own Rate Beer.
Huh.
I don't like that name.
What?
Rate Beer.
Oh well, that's what they do. Rate Beer. So there you go.
Anyway.
So, I got a little story. You told
is
your
it a Krabby story?
Krabby story.
Like, are you gonna complain?
Maybe a little.
Didn't you have a Greg story? Like you went somewhere. What was it? It was last.
Me?
No, him.
Oh,
Well, let me have
probably. This is probably what he's getting to.
all my.
Oh no, it's the movie thing.
Oh no, we
Okay.
talked about in that
Okay.
last podcast that
Oh.
you didn't listen to.
Yeah.
So we went to a place on the hill
On the hill.
called Carnivore. I don't.
Heard of it.
Man, that is good. Got a fillet there. Pretty inexpensive. I mean, for a fillet,
So
a fillet,
how
That's
much
a
was-
positive story.
How much was it?
filet mignon. It was like got a 6 ounce, about $26
That ain't bad.
with a side too.
Oh, that ain't bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Loaded baked potato had jalapenos and green onions because normally it's cheddar cheese and bacon, and sour cream, but it also had jalapenos and green onions. Delicious, and these were big potatoes. I mean, filet was really good. They had different butters that you can have for them. One of them was a Worcestershire butter. One was a garlic and herb.
Interesting. Worcester.
But yeah, and you get like three different kinds of butters for $5 maybe, something like that. And Molly and I split them. Anyway, place was wonderful. I had one of the best service
Oh,
I've ever had.
Molly know this?
Molly knows. The waitress was amazing. She was really good.
Uh-huh.
So here's the thing. We went there and we're like, okay, we're kind of stuffed. We wanted to go.
Or the waitress.
This was for our anniversary dinner, okay?
Is that what she said?
It's our
Quit screwing around, guys.
second anniversary.
We're going to get the
That's
look here in
true.
a minute.
It was actually on Monday, but we went out on Saturday night. So we went there and we decided, hey, let's go to dessert at the Chocolate Pig, which is kind of they have a bunch of fancy desserts. Chocolate Pig, obviously, they're going to have chocolate bacon.
And
But-
this is where the story turns.
This is where the story turns. So we're like, well,
Where is this?
the Chocolate Pig is near IKEA.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Okay, so
After dark, not the best neighborhood.
they're building up that place across the street, the Foundry, which is going to have the Alamo Draft
yeah,
House, that brewery, So it's going to be nice once they.
And it's
do
right
that.
at the edge of Slew's campus, too.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that happening, but we're like, I'm not really, I'm hungry for I'm not ready for dessert yet. I kind of need to work off some of the. So she's like, well, why don't we go to IKEA? I'm like, fine, So we go there. It's not my favorite place, but
You like kitchen gadgets?
A lot of walking, right?
a lot of walking. Figured we'd burn off a little, and we'd get
They have
just
bed-
And
so
buy
we-
a little.
bed
buy a
displays.
and we ended up buying a lot.
Oh, no.
So no, that wasn't the big thing. So we go through the checkout. It was later. It was almost not. They close at 9, so it was about 8:30 or so. So they only had 2 checkouts going. So we wait, get through the line, and then Molly's like, "Oh crap!" She goes, "I have this IKEA family discount. We could have saved $10. Do you want to?" She goes, "Why don't we wait in this customer service lane and figure out if we get her $10 back from this?" I'm like, $10, that's, a good amount of money. So we went to this customer service area. There is literally one person in front of us. We're like, this shouldn't take too long. This D-bag.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
I'm not blaming this on IKEA either. Okay, the guy there was the most customer service friendly person he could ever be. He helped this guy out to a T. It literally, we waited there a half hour before we.
Oh, my. I would have left.
That's not worth $10.
That's not
It
that's
was-
not worth $10.
Well, I know, but we were already waiting. We're like, well, shit. It kept going on and on.
5 minutes, it
Yep.
would have been like, well, let's go get dessert.
Well, they closed at 9, so it was after 9 at this point.
Oh my gosh.
What is your time worth, Greg?
I agree, but then it came the principle of things.
No.
So this guy was returning like all these shelves or whatever. He did that, and we see that didn't take very long. Then we see him go, oh, and there's this other thing. I got this product. If you've ever been to IKEA, the names are all different weird names. I bought the Sleekenburger, you know. So he's
Swedish
like,
names. Why
yeah.
are you making fun of the
He's
Swedish
like,
people and their language?
I bought this,
Jerk.
and he goes, I don't know what it is. So him and the customer service guy are trying to look through the figure out what the name is, and then
Why does he need to know the name?
Anyway, we find out when finally he's gone. We go up there. This guy took forever. We find out from he goes, yeah, this guy was he bought this desk, and about 2 years ago he bought this desk. And some movers moved it, and they were and I guess they were missing 2 screws. He wanted to see if I could find these screws. So the guy actually went back and was looking all over for this thing. There was 2 different pieces. I'm like, 2 years ago, this guy's an idiot. If I had something that I lost,
the guy that waited in line a half an hour.
well, yeah, that's you got me there. You got me there. However, okay, if you had a desk and something
I
happened,
would never do that.
you'd just go to Depot and pay
Yeah.
60 cents for a couple screws to fix the damn thing. You wouldn't go. There you go. There's my story.
Well, how was the pit?
We never made it.
No.
We never made it.
Oh,
Never
my
made it.
goodness. You didn't get dessert
Wow.
that night?
No,
No,
but
he got dessert.
we did go to Ted Drew's
Oh, well, okay.
because
That's
you
good.
know there's always
They're
room for
open
Ted
now,
Drew's.
huh?
Yes, they are open.
As of March? When do they? They'll not.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So I had
Ted
this caramel twisted pretzel.
Sounds good.
Good stuff.
Hmm.
Anyway, carnivore, definitely worth your while. Good place. Good place.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that what you used Open Table for a reservation?
No, actually, they didn't even accept any reservation. We didn't have to wait for anything. We got there
Really?
kind of early, but actually it was about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and it
They
wasn't.
were at the restaurant for an hour and a half, went to IKEA for 6 hours,
No.
and then weren't
Yeah.
able to get dessert.
Yeah.
So I know, long story, but there you go. So you guys, you had to have done something interesting on this time
well,
off.
I don't know. Do we
Went to the lake.
do we jump into snack time?
We want to snack it up.
Snack before
Snack it up?
news?
Sure.
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac, pecans too.
We need more beer.
Yeah.
There's more in that 4-pack you haven't drank yet. See
Yeah.
why I didn't drink one?
Do you want any more KBS?
Oh,
I'm-
I don't want to drink your expensive beer, but it was really good.
But I'll drink it.
But I will.
So I just tore this crazily. This is from
And those are pastel colors.
This is Easter M&Ms, and these are white chocolate
Easter.
marshmallow M&Ms.
Easter's a month from today, right?
Well, yeah. I just grabbed a big old handful of these.
I'm a little bit nervous about these because I don't really care for white chocolate or marshmallows.
See, I like white chocolate.
Whoa. I just grabbed a lot too. They poured
So
out in that
is-
giant hole.
Is that implying that there's a marshmallow in some and white chocolate in some? Or where's the marshmallow?
know.
I taste the white chocolate.
marshmallow. Yeah, I do too.
Tastes like white chocolate.
I don't taste marshmallow though.
Yeah, I don't taste marshmallow.
That's weird.
So, these, to me, I like white chocolate, and I think they're tasty.
You need another beer.
You gave the little hand wiggle. I know what
Yeah.
that means.
I don't like white chocolate. And I don't taste marshmallow.
So
I think
I
I've
don't- I don't-
repeated that.
I like these. I don't taste marshmallow, but I don't care. I don't.
They're fine.
No, they're good. They're tasty. I think they're tasty. If you were to look these snacks up in the dictionary, it would say tasty next to it.
No, other way. You look up tasty snacks and the picture of this.
Whatever. So we also have these. I found these.
I love cheese balls.
So these came out probably about a year ago. They haven't been sitting on my shelf about a year. I just got them recently. Whoops.
How do you eat them?
What do you mean?
Eat
Wait,
them?
what are you talking about? Cheese balls?
Yeah.
You put them in your mouth?
Do you chew them or do you
Oh, do you
Suck-
let them dissolve?
suck, or suck
Let 'em
on-
dissolve.
Suck on them.
Put them in your mouth and suck them?
Yeah. That's
Suck on my... Okay. Planters cheese balls.
Yep.
Do you remember these when
Oh
you were
yeah,
a kid?
but a
Yes.
much bigger can.
much
it
bigger
seems like.
can.
I think we were smaller. I
No.
think this was the size of the can.
Really?
I really think
No.
this was the size.
Do you remember
No.
shoestring fries in that same can?
Yeah, those were good.
So
Or
at our,
shoestring
Something.
potato chips, maybe.
Yeah,
Not
something like
fries.
that.
I don't.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
so I've been looking for these. These came out probably about a year ago. I've been looking for these for a long time,
Where'd you find
and I stopped looking actually, and was at our local grocery store, Schnucks, the other day. They had cheese balls and remember cheese curls, which are basically
Yes.
Yeah.
the Cheetos. They had those as well. But I haven't had cheese balls since I was a little kid, the actual Planters brand. So here we go.
I
These.
feel like we had a special segment on these, and we talked about.
Let's look at it. Oh man, look at that. They look.
That's orange.
Those are some orange balls.
So I remember the old can where you pulled the tab and all that.
Oh yeah, that's so dangerous.
so dangerous.
Well, the foil
was
that
it,
came
though?
off there.
Was it though?
I thought it was like a hard foil, like a hard
No, Pringles.
aluminum.
Pringles cans used to open like that too,
See, I
then,
don't
right?
remember people killing themselves. with
No,
it or
but I mean
anything.
it's a possibility. I remember my grandpa used to always be on me about looking out for beer tabs. Remember
Yeah.
those? Beer tabs used to be like all over the ground,
Yeah, they used to.
especially like at I don't know, lakes and
Yeah.
Tell us more, Grandpa.
That's
well,
probably why
back-
they changed them.
Yeah, back whenever we were kids, he'd be like, "Watch out for the beer tabs! You're gonna slice your foot open, or
litter police.
wear sandals or whatever."
These are
That
better.
takes me back.
These are better than the generic cheese balls you get like in the big tub. At
Yeah, I
Sam's.
agree. These are good.
Yeah, these are really good.
So I'm trying to.
Man, they're so like they're much softer.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't.
You can suck on them; it doesn't kill the top of your mouth.
Yeah.
You're a sucker, aren't you?
Right. These are good.
Now you're okay to suck on balls before your thing, right?
before your speech.
That's okay.
Oh man, these are
Have
really
another
good.
beer, Greg.
These are really good.
These are delicious.
He's like, I don't mind if I do.
Wait, since when have you started doing that?
What?
Having an ice tray with beer in it next to you.
It's a great idea.
Sound like a plan. I was sick of going to go to the fridge.
We made fun of him too much for leaving the shop.
Oh,
is
yeah.
what happened.
Now I don't know what I did with a bottle of. Oh, there it is.
Man, this flavor is unique. That is definitely. This takes me back. Like what? 30 years ago? 25
Well, it
years
should be
ago?
the same recipe because whoever's
Yeah.
making them now bought it.
Right. But you're right. It's not like that
Those are crap.
that big giant thing
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
at Sam's. It's
Those
like
are just cheese imitation cheese. This is the
This-
real stuff.
Whatever their powder they're coating these in.
You know what?
Cheese.
If
Yeah,
we went to a
cheese.
cheese ball factory, it's probably a big old tub dumping cheese balls into cans that say Planters, and then
You
the
know
big
what
old
we need?
ones that go
We need a blind
a
taste
side by
test.
side.
We need a blind, double blind taste
You're
test
right.
of
You're
cheese
absolutely
balls.
right.
Yep.
Yep. We got to do it.
Blindfolded.
Mm-hmm.
You put random balls in your mouth, and you have to guess which is
Whose
which.
they are. I mean, you guys are disgusting.
Well, these are a little salty. Anyway, salt and
funny,
sweet,
Greg.
cheesy, and
yeah.
These white chocolate M&Ms are good,
yeah, they're good.
but
So-
those cheese balls are really good.
So I added the note to the news segment that Netflix was raising its rates
Yeah, this is
again.
old news, isn't it?
It is old news, but I mean it's effective in
You should
April.
include DirecTV Now in that
Yeah.
crap too.
Well, I
Well-
got a DirecTV Now. Once you get done with this,
yeah,
I got
you're
some
getting
news.
hosed.
Yeah.
So no, I was just kind of curious. We kind of joke with Greg that he
He subscribes to every
subscribes
service
to everything.
you
He's like,
can.
I'm a cord cutter, but I pay 3 times as much as I used to pay for cable.
That's right.
So I went through and I was like, what do I have access to that I pay for or watch or whatever? And I got a friend who has a Plex server,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like so much content on there.
Where's her?
I-
Me too.
Our daughter has a Hulu account that she shares with somebody, so it's
Is it-
free.
Is it Hulu Live or is it the?
No
Okay, yeah, I have that too.
Is it no commercials or with commercials?
commercials.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I have.
Well,
You
I don't
need-
pay anything for it.
The no commercials though, it's so awesome. Then you
It
can watch
doesn't
a
bother
It
show.
doesn't
And,
bother me either.
oh, I remember when you said about time just a minute ago.
They're
How
so short,
valuable
it's like
is your
60
time?
seconds though.
No.
Not
You can
30
have up to-
minutes.
That adds up.
I'm not standing in line.
How
It
much?
gives me a chance to go
Jesus,
pee.
keep going.
So apps on Roku, there's like a lot of just like
Yeah, we haven't done that yet.
I dabble here and there because like
a little
You dab-
dabbler.
dabble
Yeah.
in the apps.
Dabbler.
Dabble in the
comedians in cars getting coffee is on
Netflix.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix, but it's also on I don't
Crackle.
remember. Crackle, yeah. So there's a few things out there.
Why
that
would you watch it on Crackle
Yeah.
when you'd watch it on Netflix?
Maybe it used to be on Crackle and now
Yeah,
it's
it
on Netflix.
did.
Anyway, there's a lot of content out there is what I'm trying to say. Over the air,
Nah, we haven't watched over the air in over
we
a year.
do. We recorded 911 yesterday or day before. Good show. If you guys have ever watched that,
Put it on VHS.
Yeah, I think that
No.
show is
yeah,
kind of
DVR.
It's okay, but man, it is.
I
the
wish it was-
cheesiest television
Oh,
you'd
yeah.
ever watch.
I wish it was more of the 911 stuff, but the other crap that
drama.
the
But-
drama's stupid.
The only thing though, the 911 stuff is always the over the top stuff. Like I remember one time.
That's what I like about it, though.
One time it was a kid who put cement in a microwave and then put his head in the microwave and then he was
What?
stuck. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was a
one of
YouTube star.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
right. Yeah, I like that kind of
Well, look
stuff.
at this. That's a misshapen ball.
YouTube.
Misshapen cheese ball.
Yeah. Whoa, look at you, lucky.
Uh-huh.
And then Prime we have right now, and yeah, that's free, and there's good stuff on there. So my point is, there's a lot, like there's so much available that's relatively free or inexpensive.
YouTube, man.
But I don't know why you would pay for like DirecTV now.
Well,
If you didn't have a friend like yours that's a sucker and gives him all your passwords,
one nice
or
thing.
he gives you all his passwords.
Not to DirecTV or anything.
YouTube or
Oh, I have YouTube.
Hulu.
So the
Oh, that's a
DirecTV
family member.
Now. So this is the little the DirecTV Now is raising their rates $10
Yep.
on all their plans.
Yep.
And
I saw the
Now
most
it's-
That's
expensive
for
one.
existing customers.
yes, and like their plans are skyrocketing. They still have you can still get their old plans, but so their new plans don't include the Viacom
Right.
channels. They say that people who have Viacom channels are still going to keep them. That's your Nickelodeon, your MTV, your
But
Yeah.
did you see?
That's where I was
today-
gonna go.
Okay, go ahead.
that now they're saying that Viacom is threatening to leave DirecTV Now.
Yeah, because they're in a contract dispute.
Yeah, which I kind of bet they do.
Yeah.
So for me, I think the bet, if you want the most for your buck, what are you doing over there?
No, I'm okay.
You're going to go to your meeting and you're going to be covered in cheese
I
puffs.
am cheese puff.
Yeah.
cheese puff dust.
balls.
You wore a
Cheese-
black shirt. You
Yeah,
should
balls
have wore an
on-
orange shirt
I got
today.
You got
Ball
ball
dust.
dust on your chest.
Ball dust all over me.
So save some of them. I bet
Oh,
my
there's-
daughter will like them.
Come on. Calling us fat asses.
The best for your buck right now, if you need to have television, is
YouTube TV.
YouTube TV with Philo TV.
Yes.
Trying to get my mother-in-law to convert because she pays like and it's for like nothing.
why not go Hulu Live? Hulu Live has
If you
all
want-
of those channels.
No, they don't. No one has the Viacom channels.
thought
except,
Hulu Live
nope,
did.
they don't.
What was Viacom channels again? You said MTV and what?
MTV,
Discovery History.
Nickelodeon, TLC, TV Land. There's a bunch in there.
Yeah. I
and
don't watch any of those.
well,
Did you get Philo?
so Philo together, Philo and YouTube TV will cost you, what was that, $56
Yeah.
Probably.
together, which you'll get pretty much all the channels. Both services have unlimited DVR, which DirecTV now,
Who owns Philo?
Viacom.
Oh, really?
I know they're one of them. I think there's a couple others. So I talked my parents into getting. Well, they kind of kept hounding me, saying, "We need to get off DirecTV. We're paying $145." They were paying an insane amount for their
Right.
They're
Like
playing
the old school real dish, right?
the old school
Right.
real dish, and they were happy.
$140.
That
Oh
doesn't
no, no!
surprise me in the
I
least.
think it was more than that. I really think it was more than that.
That is
So-
crazy.
I got them to get a bunch of Rokus for
Mhm.
like 3 different Roku sticks, for each of they have bedroom, living room, downstairs, and then they signed up for DirecTV Now because that would be what they're most familiar with. Of course, my mom's like,
I can't find
I
this.
keep running out of space on the DVR.
Well,
Now,
then-
if I go downstairs, will I have more space? No, Mom, the account's the same. So I had to kind of, show
And
them.
that DVR sucks.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful. You get used to it. You kind of figure it out after a while, but it's not the best. But definitely.
So that's what you would recommend to somebody. So like my mother-in-law has the old school dish or whatever that she
Yeah, if she's got internet,
she would need a Roku or some sort of a device to
Right.
make it a smart.
right. Roku would be the best. The only reason I say Roku over Apple TV is actually I think that's better. It's a little bit more expensive, but if you have multiple TVs, Roku's probably
Yeah.
a better.
Have you seen a difference in performance with the Roku stick versus the Roku TVs? Do the Roku
Not
TVs
really.
have a little more
Although,
processing power?
My folks do complain about stuff. They're like, "Well, I don't have this and that." I'm like, I don't work for the cable company. I don't. So, but
You don't?
yeah, but there's so I don't think it's a Roku. I don't think it's any issue. I think it's an issue with the service because even I have every once in a while you'll have issues where something happens and
So they're on YouTube TV now, or are they still on
they're still on
DirecTV?
DirecTV now. And I told him, I go, you may lose these channels, you may lose, so I don't know. Dad's like, I still get my Fox News, right?
Oh, jeez. I always imagine that being the barrier of entry of that just being able to like turn on the TV
Yeah.
and hit guide, as opposed to like
Opening the app.
bouncing around and finding the right app.
Yeah.
It's like second nature to us, but
Right.
yeah, to those that are less tech savvy or older, of a
Right.
different generation, it's completely different.
But
Well,
I think definitely
You guys are 41. So.
definitely
We're a different
well-
generation than you.
definitely something with
I'm 42.
a remote. A Roku is probably the best for your mom though.
Yeah,
I agree.
I have a Roku. I love
And the
it.
nice thing about Roku is that it's not tied to, like, Apple is going to have their own TV service. Android,
Yeah, they're
Or,
announcing that next week.
Amazon has their own. So Roku kind of has everything on it
Yeah.
because they're not at war with
Yeah.
anyone.
I like it a lot.
Because like Chromecast doesn't have Amazon
Right.
Prime and Amazon.
Oh yeah, that is so annoying.
Amazon Fire Stick doesn't
We-
have the full YouTube app, and this doesn't have. It's,
We have Chromecast upstairs and Roku downstairs, and we can't watch anything Prime
Yeah.
upstairs.
they have an Android app, but they don't have it where it can use Chromecast. Even
Right.
though, well,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
So it's goofy. Anyway, what else do
What
we?
is this coffee subscription thing?
Oh, so this is kind of a silly thing. Burger King has a $5 a month coffee subscription. Basically, you pay $5 a month, and you can go to Burger King at any time, get yourself coffee.
Their coffee sucks.
Well,
I can't remember having it, but so $5. How many coffees can you get?
as many as you want. It's unlimited.
That's not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal. I mean, I think their small
It's
is
actually a really good
99
deal.
cents.
They're trying to compete. There wasn't their smart ass ad was something about bashing Starbucks and their expensive coffee.
Yeah, that's
wasn't it?
look. They're not in competition with Starbucks.
No.
They have good burgers and good chicken sandwiches.
I think their original chicken sandwich is one of the best sandwiches there is.
Yeah, I agree. It's what, 750 calories.
I remember when Burger King, they used to have the chicken sandwich
back in the day.
Back in the day, they used to have it in a
Love that
clamshell.
phrase.
It was still, I think it was cardboard. I don't think it was a
It was styrofoam.
But you open up the clamshell. Inside was a chicken sandwich wrapped up, but someone had cut it in half in the wrapper, so you had two halves. Man, that
Really?
God, that was so.
What?
I don't know
when
why.
was this?
Oh, this
Like-
was in the 80s.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I didn't drive that far north, I guess.
Oh man, that I love. That was every time we go there, man.
Man.
I think it tasted better, and it was a diagonal cut too. So both,
You want some cheese balls?
I'm okay.
That's impressive.
So there you go.
I think I might look into trying that Burger King
Need
deal.
another subscription you have.
Do you pass a Burger King on
No,
your
I
way to work
don't.
or anything? See,
I'm
that's the
kidding.
thing.
Yeah,
my-
there's not one in Hill. Oh no, there's not one in Hills.
I brew
I
coffee
work
every
from home a lot
morning.
now.
I brew coffee every morning.
Yeah, me too.
And it's better than what I could get at Burger
Oh,
King.
yeah, for sure.
So I always go get the good coffee.
On to our movie and TV
Well,
segment.
Sure. Did you hear the Disney Fox merger is complete
Today.
Oh, is it?
today at 12:02 a.m.
So what does that mean for stuff on Netflix?
Doesn't mean anything
Nothing yet?
for Netflix. So what it means is that I guess the biggest news to come out of this,
I'm thinking of the channel that they had. I'm sorry.
the biggest news is Disney, now owns The Simpsons. You
Oh,
now
interesting.
owns stuff on FX. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's now a Disney property. It's kind of funny, some stuff like that. Also, the biggest news is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Finally, Disney, who owns Marvel, the X-Men, Deadpool, Fantastic Four are all now, owned by the same company. So there is no restrictions. Disney can use Deadpool in a Avengers movie or the X-Men or Fantastic Four, which,
Or Bart Simpson.
or Bart Simpson. I doubt they're gonna put. Well,
Oh.
maybe, but they actually talked to the president, Bob Iger, president of Disney, something like that. And he even said if Deadpool appears in an Avengers movie, he's probably going to be PG-13, but he'll still remain R in his own movies. He actually said that, meaning that
Well,
he's-
Disney's done other
right.
movies that
So-
are R-rated.
And I can see that they're still going to keep that under a Fox banner. Wouldn't you
Well,
think
sure,
that they'll keep?
Yeah,
And
the
I-
money just flows to Disney.
right, it doesn't matter. They slap whatever logo.
Right.
To them it's all the same. But it'll be neat, and it'd be neat to see a Star Wars movie back with the 20th Century Fox logo in front of it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it with Deadpool.
And yeah, Deadpool too. So yeah, there's that. Good times.
Have
Yeah.
you seen Captain Marvel yet?
Haven't seen it. We may see it this Friday. I don't know.
It's a good movie.
I hear stuff all over the place. I hear people. So, like, there are people saying that how the the female Ghostbusters movie, a lot of people didn't like.
I hated it.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
People hate women.
No,
yeah,
it was a bad
obviously.
movie.
But they said that they had to wait until Wonder Woman came out, a movie that was female centric and all that they liked, that they could finally share their opinion on Ghostbusters, because saying that it's not a woman thing because I like this movie. So they're like, I'll have to wait until the next Wonder Woman comes out so I can share my actual opinion of Captain Marvel.
I think it was fine.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Well, I don't.
He needs it to have like all these like tie-ins though, and I hear it doesn't have any of that, right?
No,
To-
it's got
it does to other
You
stuff.
learn about Fury's history.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah.
Okay. So he'll probably love
Where
it.
the
yeah.
Tesseract comes from. And
Oh.
So my yeah,
Yeah, Greg will love it.
I like even the bad comic book movies. So
And you'll love it because it was based in the 90s, and grunge plays a bit of.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you'll.
I want
like
to see it. That's one that I do want to see.
you're not gonna fall asleep at this one, huh?
I can't guarantee
No.
that, but I do want to see it.
Well, speaking about the Marvel universe, James Gunn is back.
Yeah.
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 for Guardians 3.
So, yeah, he's rehired by Disney. Guardians 3. I guess they finally realized. They said it's been a couple months in the making. They already knew. But the good thing out of this, okay, so he gets fired because of offensive tweets
From 10
like
years ago.
10 years ago. Now, I know we've talked on this show before. It's like, can't a person grow and, become a better person? Maybe he was, I was a shithead when I was little,
Little.
Today I'm a little bit better,
Yeah. You're.
And
Yeah.
I feel I'm not as angsty as I
Offensive.
was. Yeah. Maybe. Perhaps.
To someone you probably are.
So anyway, I guess the good thing about him being fired, he got hired on by DC to do the new Suicide Squad movie, which I actually was a fan of the first one. It's a little weird.
Still
a lot of
haven't
people
seen
didn't
it.
like it. Many people didn't like it, but I thought it was good. So they're gonna have another one, and this is gonna be a totally reboot. They're not even gonna. I don't know. But
What?
anyway,
No.
maybe Disney saw that, oh shit, now our competition hired him,
Right.
so they had to get him back. But
Hmm.
anyway, so he's still doing both. He's working for both camps. It's kind of like J.J. Abrams when he did a Star Trek movie and then did Star Wars. So, it happens sometimes.
I guess so. Just like this guy, he does multiple shows.
Yeah. He doesn't talk about us on his other show.
Oh.
No. He's afraid. Because he's afraid of the popularity.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
What else is going on?
Stranger Things 3. You didn't watch the trailer?
I did.
No,
He didn't watch trailers, remember?
I don't.
Oh.
No, that was him that
Yeah.
didn't watch trailers. I just don't have time. When you're sending me stuff all day long during the day, you're like, I don't have time for that. I'm actually working.
So it takes place during summer, and it looks
That comment.
Yeah.
looks pretty amazing.
It looks interesting. It had me interested.
Do they still look young or because
Yeah.
They look a little older.
Yeah, but I like the fact that one of them's got a job at the a
Ice
little
cream
hot
shop,
dog
yeah.
on a stick type place at the mall.
Mhm.
It's still that 80s, you feel like you're in the 80s still, but you see like people all of a sudden getting girlfriends, getting, being at the mall, getting jobs, and
Are the older kids in it too?
yeah, the guy,
Yeah.
the older guy is the one working at the store at the mall,
Okay.
the food place. I don't know what it is. So anyway,
I thought it was an ice cream shop.
ice cream maybe. So that Bill and Ted 3. See a little announcement.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
They are old. Well,
man, they look so old.
But has Bill done anything since
No, I don't
Alex
think so.
Winter?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Living on that residual.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves is
I mean, he's John Wick, and
he's
apparently those movies are great. I haven't watched any of them, but
yeah, I mean, I know like for a long time he got a bad rap for being like a terrible actor. Like they always said that like
I love The Matrix, but he wasn't the best part of it.
well that and what was the movie Speed?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
You gotta get off the train.
Bus.
Bus.
Bus, yeah. Gotta get off the bus.
Hey, Mal. What?
It's
Sound like Christopher Walken there.
so
Get off my plane. Wait, that's what is it? I just
That's
put
from Air Force One, the movie Harrison Ford.
I just put Ted.
Keanu Reeves in
get
Air Force
off
One.
my plane.
No, I want to see that movie.
Have another.
Ooh, that's what we should come up with:
Hey.
is reboots of old movies that are
Combine 'em.
mixed together. That would be awesome.
Hey, dude, get off my plane.
Have another beer.
Oh, shut
No,
up.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
something that
It-
hasn't been done. Now this Fresh Prince thing is interesting because it's you called it a gritty Fresh
it's
Prince.
a gritty Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's like a fan-made movie trailer.
Oh, that's what it is.
But
so
it
it's
looks-
not even.
No, it
real.
looks really. It's well done,
Yeah.
but it's like, they're it's the whole basically
Premise, the storyline,
Yeah,
the
crackling. Sorry. Yeah, it's a whole like intro to Fresh Prince, but done with like,
drama.
drama. He's got a gun. Oh, he's bullies at school, and
Yeah. Sending you
you're
out
moving
to-
with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air, but she
Yeah.
didn't say it like that.
Yeah.
It was good stuff. Check it out. Check it out. Man, we are a show, aren't we?
Yep.
If anyone is still listening,
I'm not.
what are you doing over there?
Oh, you kicked and it's like it grabbed my headphone. Oh,
I
that
didn't
was-
kick anything.
Okay.
What am Woo!
Did you have a caramel?
Was that Tom Green?
Tom Green, man. Classic. Make a leg kick.
You're gonna close it.
That was so dumb. Yeah, hey, come find us every Wednesday here live. Go to Twitch.
Oh my God.
Go to you can just go to stuckandbetapodcast.com/live if you want to watch us live on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Central. We can also be found. Well, you can watch our videos on Twitch TV or YouTube. Search for Stuck in Beta Podcast. Also, we're on all the socials. Subscribe on iTunes, and because we all know you have iPhones, and the Android devices, Google Play, and your favorite podcast players. We will see you next time.